Good afternoon from Workington. That's Curwen Hall. Used to be the home of the Curwen family from the 15th century onwards. It's now a wreck thanks to the local Labour Council who let it fall to rack and ruin. And there used to be a roof on there, because I remember when I was 10 in the 1960s, I was actually on top of there, climbed up, and there was actually furniture in the building at the time, so it's not that long ago. And there never used to be bars on the gates or windows. During the war, British troops had billeted here and there was a fire which didn't totally destroy it, but after that, after the war, it seemed neglected. I mean, look, going back to when I was at grammar school in the 70s, we used to skive off school from our lunch breaks and go in here and have a crafty cigarette. We used to go to the dungeons, which I'll show you in a second. We'll just get to this gate if we can see them. Right down there's the dungeons. And we used to go there for a cigarette and then saunter back to school later. But it's an absolute disgrace what they've done to it. It's just a shell now. If somebody had acted on that, that could have been a well preserved public building. But there you go. What a waste. It's going to go around the side. Somebody walking the dog. More bars. I don't know why they've barred it off, because there's nothing in there. I think a kid fell off there about 15 years ago, broke his leg, and that basically made them decide it was a public hazard to keep it accessible to the public, so ever since then it's been shut. And it's one of the other places that Mary Queen of Scots briefly stayed when she was being shunted up and down the United Kingdom, or as it was in England and Scotland. And she stayed here briefly, I think 3 days. I don't know whereabouts, but if she tried to stay here now, she'd get wet, wouldn't she? Because there's no roof on it. Absolute disgrace, this. And I'd love to get in there, but I can't. Ironically, this is on my route home from school, when I used to be at grammar school. Used to cut down here, down the hill, cross the bridge, up the hill, and we're in Seaton. Even this is barred off from the inside, look. Can't see a thing. Yeah, this particular part was, I wonder if our fag ends are still in there. It's open occasionally for public proceedings, festivities. I think there's a performance of Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream here in about 3 weeks' time, in the actual courtyard of the home. Yeah. What an absolute waste. It makes me really, really annoyed when I see places like this that have been allowed to fall into this sort of disrepair. Anyway, I think I'll stop moaning. Bye.